This video is for anyone who wants to live more connected and grounded and whole in body, in soul, and in spirit. Hi, I'm Amy Ruth Bell, an integrative practitioner and coach, a minister, a mum, and someone who has walked through this journey of healing and wholeness. Just a quick note before we begin. I'm not a doctor or a psychologist or a medical professional. What I share here comes from my own training as an integrative practitioner in counseling, in coaching, as well as my professional and personal experience through ministry, community work, 2 decades of parenting, and work with my clients. Always listen to yourself. Talk to trusted people. And if you need medical help or professional support, please reach out to the right kind of help for your needs. Now let's get into it. 10 ways to start living whole in body, soul, and spirit. Number 1, start your day with stillness. Why? Well, stillness creates space to breathe, to reflect, and to just center before the world starts pulling at you. Most of us in our lives have so many demands. We have things to do, jobs to go, places to see, children to raise. So it's important to just start with ourselves, to focus our attention before all the chaos begins each day. An example, sit quietly for 5 minutes, put your hands on your heart, or just sit and be and breathe. Notice your breath and let everything go. Number 2, stay hydrated. Sometimes when we're super busy, we forget that we need to drink water. Water supports our energy, our digestion, our hydration, our focus, our regulation. And our body needs it to start every day. An easy way to do this is just keep a glass of water by your bed, and when you wake up, drink it. Number 3, name what you're feeling. Sometimes we might be feeling something and it's easy to just push it away or to avoid it or not to notice what's happening. But when you name your emotions, you reduce overwhelm and anxiety and increase emotional safety. A way to do this is to say, right now, I feel anxious. Maybe I'm a little bit tired too. You could even follow up and say, what is it that I need right now? Maybe you need to just breathe. Maybe you need to have a nap. Maybe you're hungry and you need something to eat. Sometimes these big emotions that we feel are only associated with a little need that we have. Number 4, go outside for 10 minutes. This one has just been amazing for me. I lost 40 kilos at one stage. I was so anxious. I went through so much trauma, but my go-to every day was go outside for 10 minutes, go for a walk. Don't have to go far, and let this be a moment that my body gets movement, my soul gets peace and to reflect. I get to be in the sun, I get to be in nature, and my spirit gets to connect with God. I would use that time to pray and to seek Him in my times of trouble. And it's okay, you may not be of faith, it's still time to ground and to put your attention on what matters most to you, what you really value. When we go for walks, when we go outside, when we let the sun touch our skin, or even just getting fresh air, it regulates our nervous system and it reconnects us to the present moment. Sometimes we just need to leave that room, that house, that office, just get a reset. One way to do this is just take your shoes off, go stand in the grass and lay there for a minute. Or take your jumper off and just sit in the sun for 10 minutes. Let the sun and the fresh air and the nature and your senses ground you. Number 5 is speak truth over yourself. Words shape how we see ourselves. Oftentimes we are just saying, oh, you're so stupid. Oh, you look so bad today. Oh, I'm just too much. Or I'm so old. Things like this, these little statements that we repeat over and over and over. Every time we look in the mirror or every time we're feeling discouraged, they end up shaping who we are. Words shape how we see ourselves. So when we speak truth, when we change that negative way we're speaking or thinking and replace it with the truth, then what it does is it rewires our inner narrative. And over time, we don't see that way anymore. We don't think that way anymore, but we're seeing the beauty, the gold, the good that's within us. One way of doing this is when a thought pops up or when you say something in the mirror like, oh, what's wrong with you? Instantly replace it. Remind yourself of the strengths that are in you. Oh, you are so loyal. You are such a good friend. You really are beautiful. I love the way that you encourage others. I love the way that you give. Remind yourself of the true things about who you really are. Number 6, create a evening routine. You know, how you end your day absolutely impacts the way that you sleep at night. Your nervous system is responsible for your sleep quality, for regulation, for whether you're stressed and irritated or you're calm and you're regulated. And so it's so important that we create a sleep practice. Some people call it sleep hygiene, to prioritize the way that we end our night and the way that we sleep, quality of sleep that we get. This might look like at 9 o'clock turning off all your devices. You might put on a warm light like these lights. You might put your phone down and read a book instead. You might journal or reflect and give yourself an hour or 2 hours just to wind down, to calm, and to prepare yourself for sleep. Some people like having showers or baths before bed. Whatever it is you decide to do, make sure it's a daily habit. One thing you could do in that time is do a body check. Number 7, check in with yourself. You could be laying there in bed and you could be feeling a pain or tension, or maybe emotionally in your soul, you're like, why do I feel a bit heavy or a bit disconnected? Your body, your soul, your spirit has wisdom. It expresses, it reflects. And doing this is a way of connecting with yourself, but connecting to what you value as well. You could ask yourself, body, where are you holding tension right now? You could ask yourself, soul, what is it that you need right now? What do you want to let go of? You could say, spirit, what wisdom or revelation do you have for me to reflect on right now to help me in my journey? Whatever it is, find your thing, think about it, and breathe into that space for 60 seconds. Number 8, this is a tiny one, but a big one. Set tiny boundaries. You know, boundaries are the parameters that we set around our lives to protect us, to keep us safe, to honor our needs, our energy, our time, our values, even our identity. Sometimes it's easy to say yes, but it's super hard to say no. So find something in your life, one little thing. An example would look like, find something today that you can say no to. Maybe there's something you need to say yes to. It could be saying no to that extra task, that extra thing, bringing my work home, answering the phone when I don't want to. Whatever that time commitment is that is draining you, that feels like it's just too hard and it's not what you want. And it could mean saying yes to something else, saying yes to yourself, saying yes to taking that day off, saying yes to canceling that coffee date and going sitting in nature instead. Whatever it is, find one thing that you can say no to or yes to and set a boundary to prioritize what you need. Number 9, make space for awe and wonder. Why? It reawakens your spirit. It refreshes your soul to beauty, to wonder, especially when life feels heavy. For you, what is it that makes you feel alive? What is it that makes you feel connected? Reconnect with that. It could be listening to a beautiful piece of music or watching the most magnificent sunset. Life gets super busy, but make time to find the beautiful things, to look for the moments that stir you, that inspire you, that ignites the passions within you. Number 10, ask yourself a powerful question. Sometimes we're so busy doing everything for everybody else that we forget what it is that we actually like. Who are we? What inspires me? How am I doing? Find a journal prompt. Take some time to go over a reflection, and if you can't think of a question, I'm going to add some in the links below, but take some time to go over those questions, to really ask yourself authentically, courageously, what is it that I need in my life? What is it that I'm most afraid of? What is my biggest fear? What am I scared of someone confronting me about? What would my older self be telling me now? And take time, reflect, sit in stillness, journal it down, and just be brutally honest with yourself. Self-awareness brings alignment when we allow it to, when we slow down enough to actually listen, when we rip off the faces, the masks, and allow ourselves to truly be seen. Wholeness just doesn't happen like that. It requires us to take small, actionable steps to see transformation. It's every yes we say yes to. It's every no we say no to. It's everything we choose to let go of and move into. It's every repeated choice that we make to stop thinking that way and to choose a more valuable thought, to stop pleasing other people and doing things out of obligation and moving in more freedom in what we desire and what we really want in life. Every choice that we make has the potential to transform our whole entire life. So which one of these points resonated with you the most today? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your reflections. I'd love to hear how it encouraged you. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and share maybe with someone who you think would find this video so beneficial. Turn on the notifications because I'll be sharing videos like this every single week. Just remember, you are the one who determines where you go in life. The destination is totally up to you. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to try and figure it all out on your own. Make some space, go over these reflections, go over these points and see how they will add value to your life. See you in the next video.